In our last exploration, we wrestled with the enigmatic sons of God and their monstrous offspring, the Nephilim. Were they the product of a fallen angelic incursion, a blurring of the divine and the ungodly? Or were they the brutal legacy of earthly tyrants claiming divine right? But what if the Nephilim were not unique? What if the fear they inspired, the fear of the hybrid, the superhuman, the tyrannical giant, was not confined to one sacred text? Tonight, we embark on a breathtaking 10-minute journey. We are tracing a forgotten, forbidden history etched in myth and legend. From the Fertile Crescent to the sun-drenched shores of Greece and beyond, prepare to discover that the mysteries of Genesis 6 are but one piece of a far grander, unsettling global puzzle. The cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, hummed with tales of beings who blurred the lines between the mortal and the divine. Foremost among them stands Gilgamesh, the legendary king of Uruk. The Epic of Gilgamesh, the oldest surviving work of literature, doesn't shy away from his extraordinary lineage, 2/3 God and 1/3 human. Think about that ratio, a precise, powerful genetic blend. Gilgamesh possessed immense strength, boundless ambition, and a complete disregard for the limits of mortality. His very existence speaks to a cultural obsession with a divine human hybrid, a figure who stood as a demanding intermediary. But the parallel deepens. Mesopotamian rulers frequently claimed divine favor, if not outright divine ancestry. Their king lists often intertwined the names of gods and early kings, serving one purpose: to legitimize their power and elevate them above ordinary mortals. Here we see a chilling echo of the tyrants of the earth theory from Genesis 6. Powerful, megalomaniacal rulers who claimed the title of sons of God. Their numerous brutal offspring would naturally be perceived as the Nephilim, the powerful, violent ones of their age. The Mesopotamian narrative highlights a world where the intermingling of the human and the divine was the foundational element of power and authority. Across the ancient world, in the vibrant culture of Greece, we encounter another, even more striking layer of this global narrative. The Greek myths are teeming with tales of beings who predate humanity, the Titans, a race of immense power who warred with the Olympian gods for cosmic control. Their existence directly mirrors the idea of a primordial, superhuman race, the giants, who once held dominion. But the most disturbing parallel lies in the divine-human unions. The Olympian pantheon frequently intervened in the mortal realm, their liaisons with human women birthing legendary heroes, the demigods like Hercules and Perseus. These figures, imbued with a powerful divine essence, blurred the line between the human and the superhuman. This is the Pure Watchers theory in action. A union between celestial and earthly beings, resulting in extraordinary, often chaotic offspring. And crucially, the knowledge. Remember the myth of Prometheus, who stole fire, forbidden knowledge, from the gods and gifted it to humanity. This is the core of the Enochian narrative, where the Watchers gifted forbidden sciences like metallurgy and sorcery. The Greek myths are a rich tapestry of gods, demigods, and titanic struggles that offer a compelling, chilling parallel to the themes of powerful beings, divine intervention, and the theft of forbidden knowledge that led to corruption in Genesis. But these myths are not limited to the Middle East and Europe. This shared cultural memory is global. Ancient African folklore also carries the echo of giants and beings of immense unearthly power. Consider the history of the Benin Empire in West Africa. Folklore speaks of the giant Aruarhan, a powerful being said to have helped construct the massive ancient walls of the city. Stories like his, passed down through rigorous oral traditions, suggest a shared cultural memory of a time when beings of immense superhuman stature walked the earth. From the epics of Lugalbanda in Mesopotamia to the demigods of Greece and the legendary feats of Aruarhan in Africa, a striking pattern emerges. Humanity everywhere has wrestled with the exact same mystery. What came before us, and what are the limits of the human condition? These widespread narratives cannot be ignored. As we journey through these ancient narratives, the striking pattern is clear. Yet, as we return to the biblical account, a profound and crucial distinction becomes the core of the truth. While other myths often glorified their giants and celebrated the offspring of divine human unions as heroes and founders, the Bible presents the Nephilim in a distinctly different, terrifying light. The Genesis 6 narrative does not celebrate their power. It highlights the moral corruption their existence unleashed, a symptom of a world spiraling into wickedness. They are presented not as heroes, but as a catalyst for God's decisive act of judgment, the flood. Unlike the often capricious and self-serving gods of other pantheons, the God of the Bible is a being of absolute holiness and justice. His intervention is not a power struggle within a divine family, but a measured, necessary response to pervasive evil that had taken permanent root in his creation. The flood, therefore, is not a cosmic accident. It is a testament to God's commitment to his creation, a painful but necessary step towards order, holiness, and a new beginning. The ultimate message of Genesis 6 is distinct. It's not a glorification of power. It is a potent reminder of the consequences of unchecked corruption and the unwavering holiness of a sovereign God. The ancient world was filled with stories of giants, but the book of Genesis stands apart. What do you make of the enigma of the sons of God? Which interpretation resonates most with your understanding of Scripture? Share your thoughts and any other challenging passages you'd like us to explore in the comments below. Don't just listen, explore. Like this video, share it, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to join our next exploration into the mysteries of faith and history. And in our next long-form video, we'll turn our attention to a figure who bridges the gap between the Old and New Testaments, a mysterious king and priest who appears and casts a long shadow over the book of Hebrews, Melchizedek. Join us as we unravel the enigma of Melchizedek.